Okay, what is up, guys? I am going to be doing another beer review today, and I'm also going to be testing out some uh, equipment. I got a couple mics and some things, and I need some more stuff for this guy. So we're going with this other mic that I got today, which is a Sennheiser E35. This is a great mic. So both of these I used to use back in the day when I was audio recording, which is fun. So back to the beer. If you've never heard of Lyric Brewing, September 6th, they are somewhat of an extension off of like New Image. So they're one of the breweries that's been brewing at New Image, pretty much using their equipment on the system. And they kind of just formally, I think, put a name to the brewery itself. And so now we have Lyric Brewing, who is kind of a ghost brewery. They brew out a New Image. They don't have a physical location just yet. I'm sure they will at some point, but they're putting out some incredibly good hazy IPAs that are very hazy. This is my last can in the 4-pack. If you know me, you know that I don't drink the same beer too often. So I don't buy a 4-pack, and I don't drink them all at the same time. I usually drink one, and then I like wait a week to drink the other one. And I gave a can away, and I split a can. So let's give it a shot. I'll give you guys a review, and yeah. I was gonna say I suck at describing IPAs. It's sad that I'm just like, oh, it tastes like hops. But that's often like really one of the only things I can actually come up with. This beer tastes just as good as the first one that I had like 3 weeks ago. Uh, this beer is almost a month old. It was brewed on September 6th, so I got this shortly after it released. I'll show you guys. And Lyric Brewing on the side there. Um, can full of gas. I don't know what the beer other guys. I think that might be like the club that they're part of. Tough to say. This is a really great beer because this kind of nails everything that you would want in an IPA. It's hoppy, but it's bitter, and it's also very saturated. It's got a nice kind of thicker mouthfeel, which is what I prefer in an IPA like this. I want this to have a lot more body than a single IPA or really just kind of any IPA in general. So that's about it. I don't know. I had this beer prior, like I said, and this was like a top IPA. I think I gave this like a 4.75 on Untapped, so that would translate to like a 9.5. I think the very first can I had was a little bit better than this, and these saturated IPAs can change a little bit over time. So I would give this one probably like a solid 8.5 out of 10, because that's a scoring system that would go off. I think the very first can I had was probably like a solid 9 out of 10. But I think it fell off like just a little bit. There's some lingering bitterness on the end that I didn't get off the first can. And the first can was a little bit more pillowy, smooth up front. And this one lost a tiny little bit of that. Overall, this is one of the best IPAs I've had this year, so I highly recommend it. You can't get any more of this beer, but look out for Lyric Brewing and get one of their next releases and try them for yourself. See you guys.